Good morning. We're here at Hampton Lake for my volume 2 of our Behind the Gates series. And I'm here with Catherine Guscio. She is the membership director at Hampton Lake. And we're going to find out everything that you need to know about living in Hampton Lake or coming to Hampton Lake to decide whether this is a place that you want to reside or buy a home or buy villas. Now they have villas, right? The ones that I
yes,
see.
but they're long term. I mean,
Yeah. No, it's fine.
Yes.
They're townhomes.
Property. Yes. Yeah. You have
Townhomes.
different sizes of properties and homes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm going to ask Catherine some very probing questions, like I always do, to make her feel really uncomfortable. Just kidding. So let's hear a little bit of the history about Hampton Lake, and I'm assuming you know the story about why that's a lake.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
So go ahead.
Okay. So basically, the community began 2007. I've actually been here since then.
Wow.
It's very fun. Yes.
Good job.
Because my jobs have been a variety of roles, so I've enjoyed it a lot, and therefore I'm still here.
Right.
But anyway, so the property, it's 2007. John Reed and his team decided to find out what women wanted, and they said instead of a golf course, they'd rather have a lake. So originally they had planned to build a golf course, but they decided to do a lake instead. And so we have a lake. There are no other lakes around for probably, you have to go to Columbia, so it's a man-made lake. It's 8 miles long, 15 miles of shoreline, and about 70% of the homes are on water.
Okay, that's great. So now the lake was supposed to be a golf course.
Correct.
So when they decided to go in a different direction, they literally dug out the golf course, right?
Yes. Yes. So it's winding. It's got an unusual shape. We actually, in our store, we have some maps, and also we've made some signs and some cool holiday ornaments, with the lake design.
Okay.
Which is fun.
It's neat because you know how when you play golf, you can go from tee to green. So if you look at the lake from above, you can see how that works in the water. So there are no motorboats on this lake. They're not gas. Right?
Oh, we do have gas.
Oh,
yes.
you do?
Yes, gas and electric and kayaks. No paddle boards on the main lake, but we do have Crystal Lake where members can paddleboard over there.
Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. Mostly pontoon boats and
Yes.
mostly that kind of social activity where you take your boat from house to house and
Correct,
that
yes.
kind of fun stuff. Well, if you're a
Cruising.
lake person,
Cruising
you know
and
exactly.
fishing.
Right. Yeah. Can you keep the fish?
Yes, you can. We have certain sizes that we actually encourage keeping, but so you can.
Yeah. I remember them stocking it when it first
Yes.
opened. Okay.
Occasionally we'll add some more stock, but we have quite a variety of fish.
Okay, so let's talk about, so now we talked about the inception of Hampton Lake. Now, I know that you guys have expanded how many times?
It's just, I think as the years have gone by, they've added some smaller sized properties and kind of to meet the demand of what people are looking for as well. So there are more patio homes now. There are some villas like you mentioned, and so we have a variety of sizes essentially.
Okay, and I know that, let's talk about the initial amenities, which are unbelievable. I mean, first time I saw this place was probably, right, when you were able to come inside and
Yes.
look, and I think the amenities were one of the first things that they built, and we were just blown away by the awesome pool.
Yes.
With the lazy river.
Lazy river, yes.
Yeah. So tell us about the amenities right here, and then the fact that you've expanded
Sure.
amenities, right?
Sure. Yes. So, as the community's grown, we've added more amenities. So the initial amenities are in Lakeside, where we have meeting space. We have our screen porch, which is a great room. It's got a giant fireplace in it. It's perfect, this time of year. We also have our restaurants, and then we've expanded. We evolved and added more dining. So we have our Lakeview room that's for meetings and also dining. We use that more in the evenings for Friday and Saturday night dinners. We also have our pool with the main lazy river, the quiet pool, and then we've since added Crystal Lake area and those amenities. Over here we also have the fitness center and the tennis, and then Crystal Lake we have a variety of sports such as the basketball, pickleball that's very popular with our members. Crystal Lake where members can have parties and also go paddle boarding. And then we have basketball, we have a big field, track, we have the party barn, which everybody loves, and the beer garden, and another pool.
Yeah. And you also have Crystal Lake.
Correct.
Which, in this big lake, you cannot swim, you can't wade in this because, as you know, or you may not know, not everybody does, that, we have gators in South Carolina, right?
Yes, and there are some fish structure because it is a fishing lake, so wouldn't want anybody to get hurt.
But they made Crystal Lake, and somehow, I don't know how, and I don't need to know how, but they protect it so kids can swim in it. Well, anybody can swim in it,
yes.
right? Mm-hmm. So that's kind of exciting.
Yes.
So you have the choice of a pool, a lake. I love the quiet pool.
Yes.
Quiet pool is for quiet adults, which is great. The amenities here are just spectacular. So let's talk about the fees.
Okay.
Okay.
So generally, usually they work with our accounting office on this, but the fees for 2024 will be up $4,600 a year. And members can divide those fees up as often as monthly, and there's no extra charge to do that. It's just a division, 12 versus half a year or the whole year, however they want to divide those payments.
So $4,600 gets you access to all the amenities we just talked about. So it doesn't matter whether you're over near Crystal Lake or over here on Lakeside, you have access to everything.
Correct.
So that's the annual membership fee. Now, what is the transfer fee?
The transfer fee is 0.5% of the gross sales price.
Up to probably a certain amount, or is it?
I'm not quite sure because I'm not the accountant.
Okay, that's okay.
Yes,
that's okay.
But that's what it is.
Okay. Well, I can tell you by knowing a lot of what there is to know about gated communities, Hampton Lake is one of the best values around here, right?
It's very popular.
Yeah, very popular. I've had people that have wanted to move in here since March, and we're still looking for that perfect house. So it's, very popular. So low inventory right now, but you never know, things could change. Let's talk about what's for kids, because this is a very kid-friendly environment.
Yes. Well, we have a lot of outdoor activities. A couple other amenities are the Outpost. We also have Bridgeside Park. The Outpost, we have camping. We actually set the tents. We have 4 camping pads over there. Fire pit, gas grill. So that's a lot of fun for birthday parties and get-togethers and overnight camping. So that's a lot of fun for children. And we also have families, and we have a few groups and clubs. We do a lot. We have young families here that do a lot of club activities for the children. Yeah. We also have members that also do like soccer, things like that. And then we do events a lot of times around the holidays. We'll have a DJ at the pool, kids games. We do host various events throughout the year for all ages. Yeah. Children included. So
Fishtails is cute. That's over there where the boats are, where you can rent a boat if you don't have a boat.
Yes.
Or if you're not on the lake. And it's like a little nature walk, right? It shows the indigenous fish. Well, I don't know if they're indigenous, but they're in the lake, right?
Yes.
Which is kind of a really cool place. They have little feeding stations where the kids can come and get fish food, and throw it in the water and watch the fish.
Yes. Yeah, that's a lot of fun. And we also keep cane poles available. So those are free, and the children can come fish there as well. We do fishing. We have a fishing guide. He does also other tours like kayak or nature walks. And the Fishtails is another little place that's fun for families because it's got games and TV and things like that.
It's really cute. And if your children have 4 legs, they also have a dog park. So it's a really nice really nice dog park.
Yes, and we have they have happy hours sometimes over there, and then we
Is
also
it
have
Yappy Hour?
Yappy, correct? Yeah, and then we also have a group called the Tail Waggers. There's a club that's very popular that's evolved in the past couple of years, which is a lot of fun.
Fun. I'm assuming, and I shouldn't assume, but do you have groups that get together on a regular, like clubs within a club? Some clubs call it like
Yes,
ladies,
mahjong,
and all those. Yeah.
Yes, we have quite a lot.
Bunko, that was what I was trying to think of.
Yes, yes. So we have a lot of clubs and activities. Hampton Lake Women's Group is one that formed a lot of the interest groups, and then we have a lot of co-ed. We have fishing club, that's very popular. All kinds of fun things.
So Hampton Lake, the one thing Hampton Lake doesn't have, because they turned it into a lake, is a golf course. But the Hampton Lake has a big men's group that get together. Somebody's in charge of it. I think like once a week they go around this area and they play golf together.
Yes.
And it's like you don't have to play every week. It's just like come come if you want to. And if you don't know, you should know that there's so many golf courses around here. This is like a golfer's died and gone to heaven kind of place. They're everywhere. So there's lots of golf to choose from. So let's talk about how great this location is. Just real quick, like why it's great.
Well, I mean, you're in Bluffton, and so
Right.
that's nice. You don't have to travel across the bridge from bridge to town to other excursions you might take. And then, plus we have about 1,350 homes. Our community is very active. Everybody enjoys all that outdoor activities.
Yeah.
And our amenities. We have a couple of restaurants. I didn't mention the beer garden, I don't think, also, which is fun.
But you're on the Parkway.
Correct.
So
Bluffton Parkway.
Bluffton Parkway. So
Close to a lot of conveniences.
Right. You come off of 95, you come down around maybe 10 miles, and you're at Hampton Lake. And then across the street on Bluffton Parkway, you've got, what do they call that, Berkeley Place?
Yes.
Which has a Kroger and a Publix and a Chinese restaurant and a Subway and Frankie Bones and the Walk and
Yes, and then there's more
culinary school popped up over there.
Yes.
That's really cool looking, by the way.
Yes.
It's Buck Walter is like the new place in Bluffton. It is just going bonkers.
It is
right?
expanding.
Really, really fun over there. They've got the Southern Barrel Brewing
Yes.
Company.
Tito's.
Ace Hardware, you need it, they got it. It like literally less than a mile out their front gate. Like it's across the street.
Yes.
They're close to the school. What's the school on across the street from you guys? River
Ridge.
River
Academy.
Ridge. Really great reputation. Really nice brand. It's almost brand new. I think everything's brand new because I've been here so long. It seems like brand new. Could be several years old, but anyway. So that's a lot of information about Hampton Lake.
Yes.
And thank you, Catherine.
You're welcome. If
were-
you have any other questions, just let me know.
Yeah, I'll put your phone number on my little YouTube channel so people can contact you.
Okay.
Certainly, if you are interested in buying something over here, you need to call me.
Yes, I'm member director, so just
Yeah.
if you have member questions, happy
Yeah.
to answer those.
Yeah. All right. Well, have a great day,
Okay, thanks.
and thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.